Do you guys know the number one indicator for how children grow up to thrive?
I thought it was the daddy in the house.
Absolutely not.
What's
Believe
that?
it or not, it is the quality of their mother's happiness. Because if you have a depressed mother, if you have an anxious mother, if you have a mother with post traumatic stress disorder who is having to disconnect from her own body, she cannot show up to nurture you.
So this needs to be said more often. Let's talk about quality and quantity. See, a lot of times people be so focused on the quantity and thinking that because a child grew up in a two-parent home and because dad is there, then this means that the child is going to thrive. But daddy can't give a child life if he doesn't have life in him, meaning development. You see what I'm saying? He has to have life within him. See, most people, they get caught up in a thing called image. So people, instead of going through development, people will say, well, they'll take on the image of them looking like somebody who's developed. So a lot of times women use the man as a shield to look like they have a great home because she don't want to be a mother with children and not having some man present because it makes her feel some type of way. So a lot of people end up settling just for an image and us looking like we're giving this good quality home. Come on now. And I also see in the comments a lot of times when they see these young little boys growing up and they going, another path in life, they say, where's the daddy? But the question is, it's not just where's the daddy, but what kind of quality is the daddy himself? The fact that you have to say where's the daddy is an indication that daddy is not active and daddy must not be of good quality. So the daddy being in the house don't save the day. Here's the thing. My grandmother called me not too long ago, a few days back, and was just talking to me about how she's surprised to see some of the children that have grown up, they're older now, to see that they have took on in other words, they have living in society. They living in the world. And so she's surprised. And the reason why she's surprised because some of these children, they grew up in a two-parent home who parents are still together. So she's surprised to see how they turn out. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the thing, I'm not surprised by that. Because when I think back on when I was a child, I seen the different type of quality they had at their house versus what I had at my house. See, I was raised by my grandmother, but the quality that my grandmother had within her is the quality that she produced in me. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you will see the difference in these children's life who are now adults in their life and their choices as well. You can have a two-parent home, but the two-parent home may not be of quality. And just because daddy there don't mean daddy have life. Does daddy produce life? Does mother produce life? And she goes on to talk about the state of the mother. The mother has to be in a good natured spirit because a woman is a nurturer. So like I told y'all before, as women, if you're not in a good place within yourself and you are a nurturer, then more than likely your children are going to suffer. And this is why I talk about being slow on when it comes to having children and go through self-development first. But because we live in a society of people who wants to portray this image of this good family. I have my family. I have my own thing. You are so selfish that you won't even go through development. And here's the thing. Some of you women or men never got a chance to go through development because you had babies at an early age. You know what I'm saying? And I understand how that goes because, like I say, we're young. We didn't even get a chance to go through self-development. So a lot of you guys had to grow up fast. Some of you had to, just grow up with it at the same time. And you been trying to balance it out. Some of you, it went too fast before you. You're not able to catch up. And so you're trying to catch up. You're trying to stay up. You're learning new things as a parent. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say self-development is everything. It's not just about where's the daddy? Where's the daddy? Daddy probably didn't have no more life in him than the mother. Daddy didn't probably go through no development no more than the mother did. So daddy not gonna save the day if daddy don't have life in him. It just sounds good to say that daddy's at the house, but it's not good enough. You see what I'm saying? That's why we're still in the same cycle. For those who are developing in life, they get it now. That's why they're making different decisions now in life. You're making different choices. You see? So it's not just about the image, and it's not just about, how it looks to have a two-parent home. My thing is this right here. This is what I say about a man of good quality. You ain't ever got to say, where's the daddy? Because a man of good quality, he's already there. Come on now, catch them diamonds. He's already there. Let me say this for the fellas. I don't always run into women who do this, but I know some do. But if you have a woman who try to keep you from your kids, let me tell you something. Treat them kids the same way y'all be treating that money. By any means necessary, you got to get the bag. So by any means necessary, you got to get your child or be able to have that visitations to see your child and spend time. Don't drop the ball on your child. Come on now. Don't drop the ball and don't use her as an excuse or why you can't step forward. If you got to go through court, do that. But don't ever neglect your child just because of somebody's attitude. Because I'm going to tell you, if I had kids in that situation and the shoe was on the other foot, you better believe I'm going after my child. You hear what I'm saying? Because my child going to know that I'm there. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you know that you of good quality and you have matured in life, you develop, but this person is still stuck on bitterness. You still do what you do for the child. It ain't even about them no more. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you need to come stepping. Catch them diamonds.